Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like long-range target shooting like I do, I'm going to teach you how to make your own hanging targets with these materials you can get mostly at a hardware store for under $100. You will have to pay extra for these gongs, or if you're like me and you just had some extra gongs with just completely destroyed targets, I'll show you how to put these together. And if you're wondering why I do hanging targets, if you hit down here on a hanging target, it's going to tell you hit low. And if you hit on this side, it's going to tell you if you hit right and left and so on and so forth. So in my opinion, these are the best type to teach you where you're hitting, and they're just fun to watch when you hit. So stick around, I'll show you how to make them, and then we'll do a test at the end. I have pipe hangers, 4 of them, and hooks. And then I have some conduit from the hardware store that I paid about 20 bucks for. These are the heavy duty ones. They were on sale, but you can get standard electrical conduit in 3/4 inch on any day for about 10 bucks each at Lowe's. And we're essentially gonna create a pyramid that you see these targets sold in a bundle for, but you can just buy these parts and cut this, put some holes in it and some retaining clips, and you're there. The most expensive part of these kits are these AR500 steel, and they last quite a while. This one's definitely seen its day. It's been hit so many times, it's actually convex on the back, concave on the front. And this stand has seen its day. I've welded it a couple times, and a stray flyer every once in a while is enough to mess it up. This guy just keeps getting pounded by shrapnel, and it just eventually fell off the stand. This was the original stand I started with when I was target practicing, and you can see it's had its fair share of bad shots. Okay, so I really like the height of this one, and so I made my mark at 30 inches, which is about how long these legs are. And you can get 4 of those in a 10-foot conduit, so you're gonna need more than 1 per target because you need that top bar. I just happen to have some extra from my wood shop that I'm gonna use from existing pipe clamps. But if you're gonna do this, if you're just making one, you're gonna need an extra, so you may as well do 2 and just buy 3 of these and you'll have plenty. And that's also gonna make that top bar 30 inches wide, so it's stable going side to side as well. All right, what I'm using here is a cold cutting saw. There's heat generated, but that's just sort of the nickname. Essentially, these are designed with teeth that are matched to the strength of the metal, so that it cuts it like a saw blade would with wood. And it doesn't throw very many sparks versus you could use a cutoff wheel or a grinder, but their sparks go everywhere. I really love these things. If you're on a budget, just use a hacksaw, it would work fine, or a Sawzall. This is a stainless steel blade. It's the wrong blade, but it does work for soft, mild steel. Okay, there's a small burr on there. We're gonna get the inside with a pipe deburring tool. Get the outside with a file so we don't cut ourselves. Okay, now that I got these deburred, I'm just gonna line up the legs, and in the center of that hole, I'm gonna use my punch. It's going to mark the spot where it's going to get drilled through. You can see the little dot I made there. I'm not gonna do that on each one of them. What I'm gonna do is use that to set a stop with my drill press, so I can just run these through all the same distance. I got these lynch pins or cotter pins, whatever you wanna call them, on Amazon. I'll link those in the description. They should be 1/4 inch. I'll make sure that fits before I drill it. We might want to go up 1 size. I think they're a little bit undersized though, which would be perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate that a little bit. And we're gonna cut slow, and it's not precision work, so that's my stop. It's not actually gonna stop it. It's just a line to tell me where to put the end of this guy. Test before I commit to all of them. Probably could have gone a little deeper, but it doesn't really matter. In fact, we'll get a little bit extra height out of there, and that gives me a little bit of wiggle room, so I don't have to be ultra precise with my cutting. And there's my lynch pin. Boom. I'm gonna deburr it with this guy this time. A little easier for small holes. There we go. Now the way those are supposed to hang is just gravity, but because I like to overdo everything, I'm gonna see if I can't drill a hole there. Just one extra layer of reinforcement so that if this guy gets banged like this or whatever, it doesn't knock out and get all weird. After lots of shots, that'll prevent having to walk down range. Hope this is gonna be the difficult one because I need to get a 1/2 inch hole to fit this guy through right around there. So we're just gonna go ahead and mark that spot and slow cut that baby. Now ideally you've got a plasma torch or something like that, but I don't. So, low and slow. Since this is AR 500, man, that is a sharp drill bit. And pigtails is what you want. I thought I was done. It no fit. Okay, 5/8 this time. Let's see how it goes. My channel is all about making do with what you got. My 5/8 bit was too dull. This is a freshly sharpened 3/4. Sometimes you just got to get the Dremel out. I sure hope that was worthwhile. All right, well that was a real pain, but it works. And I'm not gonna be doing any more 3/4 inch holes if I don't have to. So I had to do it to this though, because those 1/4 inch links I rigged up on this guy, they kept getting ripped apart from the energy hitting this lightweight gong, and it was just a pain. This bigger one though, it weighs more and I've got bigger holes, so I'm gonna get some 3/8 inch links. Hopefully I can find some grade 8 or equivalent steel, bolt steel, and then maybe we can just get by with hanging that as is. All right, I got some new hangers. Rather than spend another 2 hours on the on the drill press and the Dremel, this time we're just gonna be smart, go like that, and then all I need is a chain link in there, and then that'll connect to this. And I don't know why, the last set of clips I bought didn't have a locking pin, so I bought some new locking pin clips that once we get our pieces in, they'll go through and can lock them in, so nothing is going to go anywhere. So stick around, we're going to assemble these in a second, and then we're going to shoot them, and I'll show you how they hold up real time, see if I'm wrong about anything. Oh yeah, and I mean, come on. How about a carry case? I don't think I've ever seen a Target carry case, but I bought this Stand Sport duffel on Amazon for 25 bucks. It's super heavy duty canvas. I'll link that in the description along with all the parts I used. So if you guys want to copy this system, you can. Okay, just picked these up at Lowe's. These are 3/8 inch, these are zinc plated chain links. They all have, I think, a 2,200 pound break strength, which is what these are roughly rated to. So we're going to go like so. All right, and I'm thinking you might want to put that on the back side, so in case you hit it, you've got a way to unscrew it. So this will just live there like that, and then another one there, and then they'll connect like so. So let's go ahead and assemble the finished product, see how they look. So something that occurred to me is we're on a hill, or even just after whacking the gong enough times, these are gonna slide back and forth. I think that could throw the target off balance. And so I'm gonna also put some lock pins on both sides of each of these hangers to give them sort of a channel for this target to stay put in. And the bag that we've got is big enough that these are just gonna live on here. And so it's not like we have to take these on and off every single time. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of room to breathe, you know, just eyeball probably like a 1/2 inch on each side, in line with the same pin that goes in the top to hold the ends on. And we'll do the same here. And then we'll do one for the small target in the very center, because there's only one hanger on that one. I went ahead and already put this side on too. This came off, so just bought it in, and all these guys can live on here. Just make it simple. And then all you got to do when you go set up is put those legs on. And this drops right through here. Just barely enough clearance. Perfect. Okay, these go in here. This one's being a pain. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had to go back to the drawing board and bore those out a little more so they're easier to line up. I'm gonna suggest you make them 5/16 so that they line up a little bit easier. Yeah, look way better. Look at that. And not like a 1/16 of an inch of play is gonna cause any real issues with your target stability. Way easier. We're gonna do that to the other one too. All right, that's not so bad. I can live with that. And boom, we are good to go. All right, let's tear it down. All right, let's go hit the sagebrush and shoot some rifles, Reed. Pay close attention to where those targets got hit. You can actually see that because they're swinging, you can tell where they were nailed. A lot easier with the 6.5 PRC than the 308 because it just loses its energy at this distance. Well guys, I hope you found that video helpful, and whether you're going out there just to have fun and shoot for practice or a tournament, or you just want to become a better shot so you can make better ethical kills out there when you're hunting, please get out there and have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. And if you enjoyed that, this channel is all about DIY. I do a lot of off-roading and a lot of customizing of products for my hobbies. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.